One shot is never enough. I just wait for this to go into circles, and the distance of my room is anything so necessary. I was thinking about that thing that you said last night, so boring. That's okay. I'm dancing on a moonbeam. On and on and on and on and on. The deeper I get, the less that I know. That's the way it goes. The less that I know, the deeper I go. To the end, though. The deeper I get, the less that I know. Diminishing return. Eyes are alone. Oh, say, on a song, on another day, on another song, on another day, on another song, on another day.
That's you with that big Benz, huh? That's you that can't keep old, 'cause you keep yelling the free.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And you got to figure here in a 5-game series, the odds are long for coming back when you're down 2-0. But hey, it's not impossible. It's been done before, but you could bet the other guys are hungry to end this thing right here and now to give themselves a couple of days off before the next series. This should be a good one.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Seventh inning. Josh Tomlin comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. At the plate now is Daniel Robertson. He'll lead it off with his guys needing a 9th-inning rally here if they're going to force a Game 4. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. And he fouls this one off. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Swanson picks it up, and it's 1 down, 2 to go for the Braves. They're off to the National League Championship Series.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our hard-working crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the National League Division Series.
The final line score.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And you got to figure here in a 5-game series, the odds are long for coming back when you're down 2-0. But hey, it's not impossible. It's been done before, but you can bet the other guys are hungry to end this thing right here and now to give themselves a couple of days off before the next series. This should be a good one.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Jamison Taillon gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft, you can go in and out, and anytime you have 4 pitches,
that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll lead it off with his guys needing a ninth-inning rally here if they're going to force a Game 4. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the 1-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
For Tampa Bay, the third baseman, Joey.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Joey Wendell flew out last time up. Chopper foul.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Fouled off. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. He struck him out, and that'll do it as they've won this series, so they'll move on.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the next round and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
For the left-hander Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Division Series.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 15 runners on base. For the Rays, 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left.
Anytime I light one up, don't you see them? I hop in my car. Don't you see them? I'm gonna hear something. Rolling down the street in it. Pair of Chucks got my feet in it. Whole pound, no 6 in it. Bring the Khalifa chrome, I put the fees in it. KK got the whole place lit up. Hit the switch, make my 6'2" sit up. I know you sick, don't spit up. Tell homegirl if I can't, she gotta get up. Bang. Don't you see them? Bang. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Seat in the back, supposed to be the front. Say it's too loud, still turning up. Why you all in my face? I don't give a f. She ride shotgun, try and get me some. Oh, there you go again. Rolling up, putting on the floor again. A nice day, I might roll to the store again and let y'all see the whip. Get a whip, hit a switch, get a. Don't you see them? Bang. Don't you see them? Bang. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. I know you've been hanging, and I know you've been hanging. What's that whip that you driving? What's that that you rocking? Yeah, I know you've been hanging, and I know you've been hanging. What's that whip that you driving? What's that that you rocking? Don't you see them? Bang. Don't you see them? Bang. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the National League Division Series between the San Francisco Giants and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, because this is a 5-game series, this is an elimination game. I think that any time a team's season is on the line, they have to play like it. I think they'll be really aggressive and try to force the other team into some mistakes. If they play well, all of a sudden this series is all tied up, and we'll have a Game 5 to look forward to.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Miles Michaelis is on the mound, and he'll look to wrap up this division series. Dan Plesac, what do you... Into the box, Brandon Bell. Ready now is Paul DeYoung. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 2. Now the 1-1 pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike.
The first baseman.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Goldsmith
is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. Swing and a looper to left. Crawford onto the grass. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits. That's exactly what that was. Soft liner into left field. Nice job.
At the plate, Nolan Arenado. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The right fielder, number 3.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Dylan Carlson, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. The 3-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Scooped up to Crawford for 1. Relay to Belt. They get 2, and that'll end. Wilmer Flores is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Number 41. Wilmer
takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Tommy La Stella. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Your attention, please.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Next to bat for the Giants, Donovan Solano. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Fouled away. Fastball just inside.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate. He doubled his last time through. Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Squared that one up just a little late. Here now the 2-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Very weakly on the ground. A bouncer up the middle. That gets through for a base hit. How about the game he's having? Now 4 for 4. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Full count, 3-2. Swing and a liner. But this is going to land foul, so they'll tee it up again, 3-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Bader will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple. Score remains tied 1-1. Sam Selman gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 67.
Last half of the 7th here, and now it'll be the catcher, Yadier Molina. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. There is Crawford. And there's one down now.
Now batting.
Next to stand in is Tyler O'Neill. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 3-1. Line towards center field. Dubon is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hot shot down the line. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Ready to begin the 8th, and that brings up Buster Posey. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Gloved by Arenado. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Next up, Brandon Belt. He flew out in his last debut. Tapped up the third base line. 1 run, 8 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. And it's fouled away. And This is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Brandon Crawford digging in next.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Crawford. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The set and the 2-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off. He stays alive, still 2-2. 2-2. Here it is. Fouled away.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count. He just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Full count still. He's set. The 3-2. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Giants down in order. Still tied 1 apiece. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Wandy Peralta is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Evan Longoria is into the ballgame as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Swing and a flare down the line. Yastrzemski coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Into the box, Tommy Edman. Hard hit towards center. Dubon has it, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
That's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. This changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And that misses. 2-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Reyes Maranta trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Standing in now, Dylan Carlson. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitchers fall behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Here's a bouncing ball headed for Crawford. It's short. He's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired.
I win.
Cards forced to settle for one.
Now they telling their friends, I don't know who my friends, they like to pretend. Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love.
Alex Reyes comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. The 3-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Up next, Evan Longoria. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 pitch. Oh, that grounder caught him. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. Here's Tommy La Stella now. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. O'Neill waits on it, makes the play, 1 away. So next to bat will be Donovan Solano. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Carlson is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Next to dig in, Mike Yastrzemski. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And the Cardinals are a step closer. They'll move on to the NL Championship Series.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our hard-working crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the National League Division Series. MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 6 of the American League Championship Series between the New York Yankees and the Chicago White Sox. Lucas Giolito is charged with keeping their hopes alive on the mound here in the League Championship Series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, you know, we talk a lot of...
Now it'll be Luke. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada.
Always a tall task trying to rally.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo home run for Yoan Moncada, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here. Stepping in now, Zach Collins. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Another one sent foul. Here's another 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of
batter,
loading up,
7.
leg kicks,
Shortstop.
toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create
Anderson.
launch angle, that high
Your
heater
attention,
usually
please.
gets by.
Now,
Here comes the Yankee manager
Number
now up out of the
56.
dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. But that'll be off the wall in right center. The relay, too late, and he's safe at third. When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down. Thought it might have a chance.
Yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried out of here, but you can't complain too much about a double.
At the plate now, Adam Eaton. This one's blooped out toward right center field. LeMahieu takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. And he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Yankees 7 and the White Sox 5. Leading off the inning, it'll be DJ LeMahieu trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Aaron Judge goes down for out number 2 in the top half. In now, Aaron Hicks. Sinker is right there for a called strike 2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Lifted down the line in left, and foul. And it's fouled away. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side. Chad Green is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And the White Sox get something going here. It's a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Into the box now, Jose Abreu. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Fouled away. Grounded to short. Torres brings it in, and that's the first down. Runner at second, 1 away, and up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. And he fouls this one off. Grandal leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Too high, ball 3. Ready with the payoff pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The relay throw, and he's safe.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed. Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Zach Britton enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. White Sox strand a couple. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. The 2-1 home. Sliced hard on the ground, and that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the ninth.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Aaron Bummer takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. To the plate now, Luke Voigt. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman. And it's fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
And another foul ball. Stanton stands at first with 1 out. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of
hit high and deep out to left field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A 2-run job by Clint Frazier as they open up a 4-run lead. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And standing in is the DH, Zach Collins. The 1-1 pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. The batter will be Nick Madrigal. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 3-2 pitch, and he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Voigt is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Ready now for the White Sox, Tim Anderson. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Reined in. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
Justin Wilson will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ballgame. And sure enough, the Yankees are once again American League champions.
Well, congratulations to them as they're now the American League champs. They're going to celebrate tonight, and then they're going to have to refocus for a run at the ultimate prize, the World Series trophy. Can't wait.
For my partners, Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Championship Series.
No sé cuál me voy, el ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios me los bendiga, mis hijos no nacerá otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero, no te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero, soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero.
Just about set for nighttime baseball from the gateway to the west, St. Louis, Missouri, and Busch Stadium. It's Game 6 of this year's Fall Classic between the New York Yankees and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, obviously, a lot of things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
It's been a tight series so far, which we kind of expected when we started, but now it's backs up against the wall time. The series has shifted locations, and now these guys need to win the final 2 games at home to win it. This crowd should certainly help, but they've still got a tough task at hand.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. And that sends DJ... Set to start the 9th in this one, and the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
Alex Reyes takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. So he got him swinging. Gary Sanchez becomes the first out of the inning. So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. Gardner is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. It used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage. But, of course, these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field. And in his case, he shines in many ways. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Bader is there, and there are 2 men gone now. And this throw gets away from him. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Fastball well outside.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to...
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I go by the name of Phil Augusta Jackson. This is the Redondo tape. Shout out to Nick Lee. 6 months in Redondo, beach right by the condo. Oh my gosh, oh my casa. I'ma need my sushi pronto. Shooting star like a Cosmo.
MLB The Show is at the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri, and lovely Busch Stadium. It's the big one, Game 7 of the World Series between the New York Yankees and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, everything to play for here as we get ready for Game 7.
No doubt. This has really been what you call a World Series for the ages. Back and forth, a lot of well-played games, plenty of drama and intrigue, and now it's all come down to this. 1 game, 9 innings for the World Championship. Can't ask for more than that, so sit back and enjoy. Should be a lot of fun.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Miles Michaelis will be the Game 7 starter here in the World Series in front of his hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him? Top half of the bottom of the 6th inning now, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game. Maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
In the air, down the line in left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Tyler O'Neill, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Slow roller left side. Gonna be a tough play, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Hicks. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Giovanni Gallegos enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. Digging in now for the Yankees, Luke Voigt. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there are 2 gone now. Next up is Gleyber Torres, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. Jonathan Loaizaga, the 5'11" right-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now. The 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and two.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Next to hit, Tommy Edman. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball hit hard towards center, and that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
So now to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. Hit high and deep to right center. Hicks is after it. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Hicks going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And they're not going to get him at third base either. It's a sac fly and an RBI. Chad Green will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game. The 1-1 pitch.
Number 57. Chad
Goldschmidt at third with 2 away. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
Now a slider well off the plate. An easy take there.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Hard hit ball to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it an 8-5 ball game.
The catcher, number 4.
Now to the plate, here is Yadier Molina trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a 2-run shot to left center, and it's now an 8-7 ball game.
Hitters today have become such great low ball hitters. That's case in point right there. You see him using his lower half to create and get his bat on plane and elevate that low heater.
Cardinals down to their final strike here. Struck him out, and it's over. They are World Series champions.
Well, nobody was good to say they didn't get their money's worth in this one. It took 7 games, making this one of the most competitive and historic World Series in baseball history. So they earned this one, and they can now call themselves the World Series champions.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series-clinching victory. Down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new World Champs. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire Fall Classic crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching the World Series.
Our final line score tonight. First for the big...